So we are on lockdown right now, but look, the sun is shining. I've got this amazing back garden at the back of our surgery because we're not seeing patients. So I just thought I'd do a workout, and why not film it, share it with everyone so you can do a workout too if you need some workout inspiration. So I made a workout such that I can make use of this full length in a boot camp style. So let's get started. I'm going to do, the first round is burpees with shuffling. Then I'm going to do some walking push-ups and then some leg raises on the mat here. And then some shuttle runs, bird dog, mountain climbers, frog jumps, dips, and commandos. So it's going to be quite a nice full body cardio workout, and it should probably take me about half an hour.
I don't have my hair tied, so my hair's just going to be like flying everywhere. But anyway, let's get started.
So the burpee shuffle, obviously a normal burpee is going to be like this, and then I'm going to just shuffle over. I'm just going to go the whole thing. Okay, so no rest. It's gonna go straight into the push-up walk. Now, the leg raises. Oh, this is nice. Okay, okay, so I'm gonna put my arms up here, keep my legs straight, lift them. Just gonna do 20. And 20. That was quite challenging. I've been slacking off on my abs, so haven't been doing that for a while. Okay, so now just going to the next station, which is a shuttle run, the bird dog, and then the mountain climbers. So because I've got this luxury of space, just gonna go as fast as I can. the bird dog. Just catch my breath. So down your hands and knees. Then opposite arm, opposite leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, mountain climbers. So staying on the mat, hands in front just below your shoulder, legs straight out, and you're bringing those knees into the chest. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can always take it slow if you need to. I'm just gonna bring it up there. Increase that cardio and just so 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, what's next? Frog jumps, dips, and chair commandos. Okay, so same thing, just gonna use the full length. We got that. Man, my legs are killing. So unfit. Find a bit of a level spot. Not wobbly. Then, can't catch my breath. Come into the edge. Stick your legs out. 90 degrees. Keep those elbows in. Can make it easier by doing this. We need it out. Okay, 10 of those. And chair commandos. I'm gonna regret this. So, I was thinking of doing them up here. Like this. So, elbow, elbow, up, up, down, down, up, up, switch, down, down, up, up. Keeping body in line. I can't tell if mine is, but I'm just tightening my core to make it, hopefully it's in a straight line. Lost count. So that's one round. We're just going to do it all over again, 3 times. Okay, so burpee shuffle.
So on this day, besides filming this workout at work, there wasn't that much to do because we were only seeing emergency patients. And for those of you who don't know, I'm working as an NHS dentist, and we had some good news today from the Chancellor for those who were self-employed. I personally am not self-employed, but many of the dentists are, especially those who provide private treatment. Now, normally those are better off than NHS dentists, but unfortunately in this circumstance they've been hit harder. So up till today, nobody knew whether or not they would be helped in any sort of way, because obviously if they don't work, there's zero income, so they're basically unemployed. So the Chancellor on this day announced that there would be some assistance for the self-employed. However, it seemed that there was also a cap at 50,000, so that means if you earned more than 50,000 normally, you couldn't apply for that. So that kind of left dentists quite out of it.
It's really getting my heart rate up. Okay, push up walking. Here in South Wales, Swansea has a lot of wind and rain usually, so we're really lucky to have this sunny spell during the lockdown. Right, stop procrastinating. Just do it. Okay, so start with your hands close together. Open up, down, close. Open, close. Open, close. Open. It's 4, 5, 6. Backwards. 1.
Another thing that was going to happen today that was interesting was the NHS clap. So at 8 p.m. on this day, we would do a applause, like the whole nation would be applauding the NHS for the work that they've been doing. And I'll put a video at the end just of what my neighborhood was like. It's quite interesting.
Right, so get down, and go. Hands above the head, legs straight, lower back pressed into the ground, up. Oh my gosh, can't. Yes you can, come on, let's do this. 2.
One other thing I really appreciated about this day actually was that because of the lockdown, I was able to speak to my parents more often because there's less of a problem with the time difference. They are 8 hours ahead, which usually causes a problem because I'm always at work, and then once I finish, they're already asleep. So that's something that I was grateful for as well during this time.
Like this to make it easier, but I need to really push myself now. 8, 9, and 20. Okay. Now, shuttle runs. Let me just check on the camera and catch my breath because that shuttle runs are gonna kill me. I just realized how many birds you can hear in the background and that my burpee form was horrible, so just never mind, let's get into the shuttle run. So, let's go.
It was actually really refreshing to be able to film this because my own garden is way smaller than this, and obviously with the lockdown we can't really be in open spaces and you can't guarantee that you won't meet somebody. So it was really nice, and I do enjoy running around and doing more kind of plyometric exercises, which is reminiscent of my track and field days. So yeah, it did a lot for me personally on this day.
Dog's not happy with me. Okay, what's next? Dips. Is it? No, bird dog. Something quite nice. point.
I know I'm making it seem like there really isn't any work to do, but I just want to clarify, every day is a bit different, and you just, usually middle of the week is a bit quieter, so this was like a Thursday, whereas Monday and Friday are a bit more crazy.
So basically I said we're not seeing patients, and they're phoning in with emergencies, because most of what we do is non-essential, so we're doing just whatever could be life-threatening, and obviously then we will see them just to prevent hospitals from getting overwhelmed. But right now it's really quiet because I spend the whole morning on that, hence I can do this. It's really productive anyway. Apart from that, I would probably be doing a bit of revision.
So yeah, this won't probably continue forever. This is just a lull before the storm, and I'm just trying to make the most of it where we don't have much work to do, but it's unlikely to continue as we go and get redeployed to the hospitals most likely.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, the next one is the frog jumps. Oh, I hate this. Why have I done this to myself? Okay, put this to the side. Frog jumps. So just about technique. You're swinging your arms down when you're like that, and then you go that.
So I mentioned just now that my coach used to make us do this, and what I meant was, we used to do 3 times a week trainings, and it was like 3 hours, and then we would often, after the gym session, so after doing like 50 kg squats times 3 plus transfers, at the end of all of that, maybe about 5 gym exercises, then you would go out onto the track and do something like 100 meters frog jumps or 100 meters lunges. And that was like when we thought that everything was over, so that was always like the most torturous thing. But because everyone, like the whole team was there, it was always fun.
My form is just dying right now. I told you I'm really unfit, so this is my getting back into shape as well. Okay, next, dips. Okay.
But yeah, those were the good old days in track, back in Singapore, in the hot sun, 10 years ago. Wow, so long already 10 years And what are you doing here in Wales? I don't know. So you can imagine how much fitter I was then than now, struggling with this workout already.
I think my arms get the quickest strength loss because we had a super busy period leading up to this virus, so unfortunately I've been doing a lot more of runs, short quick runs, rather than actual proper like resistance workouts. So I've lost a lot of strength. I need to get it back because lifting your own body weight is super important. I think you are less likely to get injured if you can have more core stability and strength. I'm not the trained professional, this is just me talking, but I genuinely think, for example, if I'm lifting that bag of compass, I really need my core and my back, my legs and my arms all to be strong, because That was a very heavy 40 kilograms. Oh, now just kick back. No, I still got one more set. I think we can do a time lapse on this one. So, back with the time lapse.
And as promised, next up is the 8 p.m. NHS clap from my window. So yeah, that was my 26th of March, and thank you for listening to my story and for exercising along with me. Ta-da!